Welcome to my YouTube channel. Good day, Nigeria. Good day, Africa. Good day, world. Good day, planet Earth. So, we want to talk about a very big topic today, like a topic that have caused many different of debate, and hot debate online, offline, churches, everywhere. A topic that this art has caused many things, that's caused many people to lose their marriages, to lose their great relationship that could have grown into a very positive castle, very great empire. Understand? Because of this art, we're going to discuss masturbation. And first of all, we're going to start with the cause, as in the negative effect of masturbation. Then we're going to talk about how to stop it, those things that triggered it, and how to stop it, and those things like that. That is what we're going to talk about today. So, masturbation, first of all, the first side effect, the first negative effect of masturbation is that masturbation is the quickest way to drain your spiritual power. Is masturbation the quickest, as in the cheapest, easiest, fastest, swiftest way and surest way to drain your spiritual life, to drain your inner man, to get shifted from your inner man, to come out from being a spiritual man to the animal man, living in the realm of the animal man instead of the spiritual man. You understand? I don't care if you are a street, if you are a sadguru, no matter how you think you are spiritual, if you try masturbation, you go down like 100%, green to red instantaneously. So it's very negative in the sense, and it shifts you from God. That is why you doing masturbation, you see yourself in the dream, you eating, you doing masturbation in the dream, you having sex. You can't resist all these things in the dream. You see people chasing you, see people beating you in the dream, fighting and defeating you in the dream. You are running, they are chasing you. Why? Because your inner man is weak. You are separated from your higher self, which is your true self, your power. The man above and beyond and more powerful than this physical man you see in the mirror. You understand? You are shifted from it. You are shifted from your protection. You understand? It's just like a tortoise. You left your shell. Like a tortoise, you left your shell. Or like a fish, you left the water. You came into land. You can't defend yourself. But when you're in the water, you can swim very fast, very swiftly. That's how it is. Another thing again that masturbation can do, masturbation can actually kill your natural sex drive. Can kill it for you, in the sense that some people have done it to the extent that they can't even have natural sex drive for their husband or their wife, their partner. Why? Because they are weak. Their sex drive now is not drained. Is not connected psychologically to the masturbation or to the washing of the porn, which is the trigger. If they don't wash the porn and get triggered and do the masturbation, they can't have physical sex with their partner, which has killed the sex part of many marriages, which have making it. He has broken many marriages. You understand? It has broken many relationships. And masturbation again has led the act of not being able to stop it have led to some suicide. the art of not being able to stop it, because it causes depression. Another thing again it does, it causes depression. That is why immediately it's like you saw a food that's very is looking very visually palatable. Very, you like when you see the food, you in your mind you're saying this food is very sweet, but when you taste it, it's sweet in your tongue, but immediately go inside you, it's bitter. You regret why you take that kind of food, because you know that food is not good for you. Maybe like a junk food that you are urged to eat that burger, to eat that pizza, but immediately you take it in, you regret instantaneously that I've gone back to junk again. You understand? So that's masturbation. Masturbation causes depression, and it causes low self-esteem. In the sense, in many ways, when someone is into the act of masturbating and is trying to stop it, he can't stop it. When you see other people doing well in their life, you look down on yourself. Your self-esteem is now low. You are now less social. You are shy and you are shy and you are shy and detached from the society, both mentally and physically. But because you are thinking that these people don't fight the art of stopping masturbation. These people don't fight this bad attitude I have. If I can't fight this bad attitude, who I am to talk to this, to be his or her friend, to give this my opinion or that my opinion. No. But inside of you, you are more than who you see. You are more than the one you think you are. The masturbating energy inside of you, but you haven't come to that realization of throwing that negative self away, getting to the powerful self, and evolving to the powerful self, the spiritual man. There are many causes of masturbation, and for men, masturbation can cause low sperm count, mostly when you are getting aged. Because some people, they are so deep in the art that they are doing it up to 3 multiple times daily. They are doing it like that, jacking off for many years. When you visit all these doctor that specialize in all these men issues of anything concerning the genitals, if you ask them, you see that they have more issue of low sperm count and different issue that the underground, the basic, the fundamental cause is masturbation, because you are doing it excessively every day. So when you're getting to your late 30s or late 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s, these are things. You find out that you are having low sperm count because you are jacking off now for many years, and the part that your body producing that sperm is getting weak. The production system of that semen is getting weak, so it can't produce that much again. You understand? And another thing again it does, it lowers your dopamine on other positive area of your life. Lowers your motivation in other positive area of your life, because they said the way you do one thing, that is how you do everything. It lowers your willpower. Just imagine if you are the type that wake up in the morning and get your bed ready, you just clean your bed and arrange your bed and make your pillow very well, your mattresses and all, arrange your room. You will find out that when you get to your working place, after you finish, you like to arrange everywhere spontaneously. When you finish at the dining, you like to arrange everywhere, put everywhere in order spontaneously. But every cause got an effect, you understand? So the cause that is causing this effect of you doing these things right boils down to you. The moment you wake up in the morning, you make your mattress right. So it has become a pattern in your memory. So whenever you're doing other things, you are making sure that everything is in order. That is how masturbation is. When you can't beat the act of saying no to it, there are many places that your will will be weak, in profession, in discipline, in business, in many areas, school. Your will be weak. It weakens your will, lowers your motivation in many other places, because now you are thinking down on yourself. You are looking yourself like you're looking down on yourself like I can't say no to masturbation. What am I going to say yes to? Then now you are being lazy. You don't want to chase that dream anymore, or you are being lazy to do that schoolwork, that project, that representation, etc, etc. There are many causes. You can't, if I want to count all the side effects, there are many. So the way to freedom, which is the way to semi-rotation, to getting sober, to getting clean, totally clean of this act of masturbating. I myself, I masturbated too for many years, but now I've been clean also for many years, above 5, above 6 years or so. I've been clean. The first step for you to get clean, let me tell you about the mystery of the cup, the mystery of the vases you use for your flour, the jars for your water, and those bowls, the mystery of the cup. Let me tell you something. Why do you buy cup? Why do you go to the market and buy cup, or a glass, or a mug, or a flower vase? Why? If you ask yourself why, many of you think that because I need it, I want to use it for water, for flour, for yes. Okay, let me say a can, for example. A can, for example, an ordinary can. I got one here. I got one whole can here. Olive oil. For example, a can like this can. What is the use? Why is this can useful? Why is this can useful? Some will say because of it's useful because it can carry this oil. Yes. Why can it carry this oil? Or if it's a cup, why can it carry the water? If it's a flower vase, why can it carry the flour? If it's a jar or any cake, mug, all those things, your tea mug, your a coffee mug, why can it carry a coffee? The important and the use, the reason why this can is useful, it's not because of it is a can or it can carry the water. It's because of the reason it can carry the water. That is why it's important. Not because it can carry the water or the oil, but because of the reason it can. Why? What is the reason it can carry this oil? Because it's empty. Because of the emptiness inside, the vacuum inside. Imagine this is a cup. You go to the market or to any store, you buy a cup. You want to use it for water, to drink water, but the inside is filled, no space inside. Can it carry your water? No. If this can is filled, can you pour this oil inside? No. You see that emptiness, the emptiness at the top. You see it. You see it. The emptiness is the reason it can carry what it's carrying. So you are that cup, you are that can, you are the mug. There are things to be able to stop masturbation. There are things. First of all, let's talk why you masturbate. You masturbate because you are the cup and The space inside you, the vacuum inside you, the emptiness inside you has been filled with different things, different activities that triggers masturbation. So masturbation now is not the act, like this, the spirit taking over you, living inside of you as the man. Like you now, you are the cup. Like the masturbation and everything that trigger it is the water, the liquid inside of you. Now for you to stop masturbation, you got to empty this cup to be able to embody something positive. How? First of all, let's say a great man, an evangelist, a pastor, he said something. I believe that man is, maybe he's from America. His name is Mike Murdoch, by the way. Mike Murdoch is a white man, an evangelist. So he's an author too, a writer, an author. So he have this book that I have, The Assignment. He said, there's a quote he said inside the book, The Assignment. He said, to stop a man from getting to his assignment, which is his purpose, is to break the man focus, break the focus of that man. He said to be able to stop a man, which is the reason men fail. It's not because they don't know how to win, but because their focus is broken. When your focus is broken, then there is less chance of you achieving what you are meant to achieve, as in the things that you really love to achieve. You understand me? So you change your focus now. What is filling your cup, what is inside you is pornography, sex. You utilize this all these sex and pornographic websites. You patronize them. You look at nodes, all those IG's model and those kind of stuff. So to be able to stop it, the first step you take is to shift your focus from porn. How can you shift your focus from porn? You delete any porn video you have. Your YouTube, all the internet, all the medias, all the social media handle you have, that you are using to patronize all these websites and all these photos and all these things. Now they have their AI now have your algorithm as, so those kind of things, they will be giving you notification about them, because there are those things you do frequently do research about. So now you stop the notification, you off each and every notification, you stop them, you stop each and every notification of anything related to nude girls and sex and bikini girls. And for the women, those six-pack guys that you see, like you imagine that having sex with you, the next thing you see, you start jacking, you start using yourself. You understand? So you break your focus from those things. If you are a smoker, the fastest way to stop smoking is to stop visiting the friends, the places and the stores and everybody that is a trigger of you smoking or drinking, if you are trying to stop drink. So for you to stop masturbation, you first of all stop all the things that are triggering them. If you have all those pictures at home, all those thing on your phone, inside your house, all those photos of nude girls on bikini, naked girls bra, guys on pants and big chest and six packs, that is making you do all those things. You take them off. Unfollow all those models, female and male model that are very, very sexy, and when you see them you want to you imagine. Because let me tell you something, the pattern of that masturbating is a pattern inside your brain. It's like a thread, a cord that has been built for long, that has been intertwined for long, and it's very very difficult to lose it, to untie it. To untie it, you have to use another attitude, another character, another focus to untie that. Like what the mind cannot focus on two things at a time. The mind can only focus on one thing. That is the power and also its weakness. The mind can only focus. Imagine you want to focus. Imagine your eye want to look at two different things. Your left eye to look at one thing, and your right eye to look at another thing. So it is impossible. That is how your heart works. That is how your mind works. Your mind can't focus on two things at the same time. You understand? Can't focus on two things at the same fucking time. So when the thought comes, the thought can only come when you see those things, or you imagine those things, or you go to the site, or you go to IG, Instagram, or whether it's Twitter, whether it's TikTok, whether it's any Facebook, any place you are following those people that go half naked, that used to see nude pictures and those things. You delete them from your phone. You block every notification from those areas. You understand? You block notification from those particular areas. And then you rebuild your phone or your computer, your PC, with different other things on this kind of topic and other really important topic you love, that will make you grow actually. That is, then this the internet, the AI on those internet will actually take the algorithm and start notifying you on positive things. If you have friends or siblings that triggers those things, because they are always conversating on the girl they use, how the boy use them, or how they access and this and that, those kind of things. Only love talking about asses and those and pussies and those. You, as in, you draw your boundary. You let them know this is what you are working on, and these things are the trigger. So you like to avoid those kind of conversation. If they don't want to avoid those kind, if they don't want to neglect those kind of conversation because of you, then, and they don't want to follow you in the journey, then they are not your enemy. But just like the Bible said, that when you caution a man, they don't hear. You give them chance, but they are not your enemy, but they are not also your friend. Then you let them know your boundaries. You draw boundaries. If you haven't drawn some, you draw boundaries. You make sure you draw line on those who can visit you, those who you can visit. Those who are the trigger, you don't visit them. But those who you can, and you have some people, you have to have some people that is some, even though it's one person that you can talk to, that this is what you want to work on, and they will help you. There will be a reminding clock. When you fall back, is those people, those trustworthy people that you can talk to, that wow, I fall back. What is it? You talk to professionals also. These kind of things. You understand? So another thing again you can do, like what I did during my period, like I was 5+ years ago, 6+ years ago. After I neglected, I blocked out all those things, clean my internet, reset my internet and those social media, put it in prayer. Christ actually said, he said, when you pray, believe that you have received. No, he didn't say believe that you are going to receive. He said believe that you have received. And that is it. When you pray that God should give you strength to stop this attitude, you pray that God should give you strength and wisdom and power, knowledge to stop this attitude. He has already answered your prayer. It is done already. Then the part of you now is doing your own part inside this puzzle. Is cleaning your own internet, those things that connect to your mental state. When you see them with your eye, connect to your mental state, and then the thoughts come, and then you think about the pleasure at the end of it, because the pleasure always come at the end of it. Those instantaneous dopamine, and immediately the dopamine comes and it drives you. You feel depressed instantaneously. Immediately again, you feel depressed. That is a very peripheral happiness, very short. You understand? It's unsustainable. So another thing you can do, you stop visiting those places that you know that you see all those kind of things, like the girls and boys and those things, like clubbing. If you know you are the type who do clubbing, weekend parties, where you see boys and girls doing those kind of things that will trigger that attitude again, that thought that will bring the art again, you stop going to those places. Those beaches, I'm not letting you not to go to the beach. Beach is a nice place where you go and relax, but when you know that when you go there, those girls on bikini with 6 figures and Coca-Cola chip won't let that thought leave your head, then you leave those places for some time until you are clean, until you are sober from that particular attitude, until you are, when you are clean now, you not trust your heart. Like me, I trust my heart now. I can't see you and have that thought. Even now I have that, I can't see myself going back years of transformation. I'll take it down at one moment. No. So on